Crystal Cave's epic comeback. Sequoia's underground wonder reopens after 4-year closure. Welcome back to Passport to Wanderlust, where we explore the world's most extraordinary destinations and uncover the stories behind the places that capture our hearts. Today, I'm bringing you one of the most exciting reopening stories in the national park system. Crystal Cave in Sequoia National Park has finally opened its doors again after a 4-year closure that left adventure seekers dreaming of its underground wonders. This isn't just any cave reopening. This is the triumphant return of one of California's most beloved underground adventures, a place that has been creating lifelong memories for visitors since 1940. After battling wildfires, catastrophic flooding, and unprecedented natural disasters, Crystal Cave is back, and more spectacular than ever. But the journey to get here has been nothing short of remarkable. And the story of resilience, restoration, and renewal that brought this natural wonder back to life is as compelling as the cave itself. Today, we're taking you on a complete journey through Crystal Cave's incredible comeback story, sharing everything you need to know to plan your own underground adventure, and revealing why this reopening represents so much more than just another tourist attraction coming back online. This is a story about the power of conservation, the dedication of countless individuals who refuse to let natural disasters defeat them, and the magical experience that awaits anyone brave enough to descend into this subterranean paradise. The magnificent Crystal Cave, a natural masterpiece. Crystal Cave represents one of nature's most extraordinary artistic achievements, a masterpiece carved over millions of years through the patient work of water, time, and geological forces that have created something truly otherworldly. Located deep within the giant forest area of Sequoia National Park, this limestone cave system extends far beyond what visitors can see during guided tours, creating an intricate network of passages, chambers, and formations that continue to astound geologists and cavers who study its secrets. The cave formed through a process called karstification, where slightly acidic groundwater slowly dissolved limestone bedrock over countless millennia. As this process continued, it created the stunning chambers, passageways, and formations that make Crystal Cave such a remarkable destination. The cave maintains a constant temperature of 50 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, creating a natural refrigeration system that preserves the delicate formations and provides welcome relief from California's intense summer heat. What makes Crystal Cave truly special isn't just its geological significance, but the incredible variety of formations that have developed within its chambers. Massive stalactites hang like frozen waterfalls from the ceiling, while stalagmites rise from the floor like ancient sentinels guarding underground secrets. Flowstone formations create cascading curtains of mineral deposits, and delicate crystalline structures catch and reflect the carefully positioned lighting system, creating an almost ethereal atmosphere that photographers dream of capturing. The cave's underground pools, affectionately known as fairy pools by generations of visitors, reflect the ceiling formations like mirrors, creating optical illusions that double the visual impact of the cave's natural architecture. These crystal-clear pools maintain consistent water levels throughout the year, fed by the same groundwater systems that originally carved the cave itself. The 4-year closure, a story of unprecedented challenges. The story of Crystal Cave's closure reads like a catalogue of natural disasters that would challenge even the most prepared park management team. Beginning in 2020 with the global pandemic that forced closures across the entire national park system, Crystal Cave faced an unprecedented series of setbacks that would keep it closed for 4 consecutive years. The Castle Fire of 2020 marked the beginning of the cave's extended closure period, creating dangerous conditions throughout the park and damaging critical infrastructure needed for safe visitor access. While the cave itself remained physically unharmed due to its underground location, the surface access routes and safety systems required extensive evaluation and repair before public tours could resume. The following year brought the devastating KNP Complex fire, which burned through much of the area surrounding Crystal Cave and created far more catastrophic damage to the park's infrastructure than any previous wildfire in the park's 135-year history. This massive fire complex consumed over 88,000 acres and fundamentally altered the landscape around the cave, destroying power lines, damaging roads, and creating hazardous conditions that would take years to address properly. The infrastructure damage extended far beyond simple fire damage. Power lines that supplied electricity to the cave's lighting and safety systems were completely destroyed, requiring extensive replacement and rerouting through areas that had been dramatically changed by the fire. The access road to Crystal Cave suffered significant damage, with portions washed out, undermined, or blocked by debris from the surrounding forest. As if the fire damage wasn't challenging enough, the severe winter storms of 2022 and 2023 brought unprecedented rainfall and flooding that further complicated restoration efforts. These powerful storms, enhanced by atmospheric river events, dumped enormous amounts of water on the already fire-damaged landscape, creating flash floods, landslides, and erosion that threatened the remaining infrastructure and created new safety hazards throughout the area. The combination of fire damage and subsequent flooding created a perfect storm of challenges that required completely rethinking how to provide safe access to Crystal Cave. Traditional repair approaches weren't sufficient. The entire access system needed to be rebuilt with greater resilience to handle future natural disasters. The monumental restoration effort. The restoration effort required to reopen Crystal Cave represents one of the most comprehensive infrastructure projects in Sequoia National Park's history. Over the past 3 years, teams of engineers, construction crews, arborists, and park professionals have worked tirelessly to rebuild not just what was lost, but to create improved systems designed to withstand future challenges. The tree removal operation alone required removing nearly 4,800 hazardous trees along Crystal Cave Road, trees that had been killed by fire, damaged by storms, or compromised by changing soil conditions following the disasters. Each tree required careful assessment to determine removal priority, with safety crews working systematically along the entire route to eliminate trees that posed risks to visitors or vehicles. Rebuilding the electrical infrastructure proved particularly challenging, requiring new power line routes that avoided the most fire-prone areas while maintaining reliable service to the cave's lighting and safety systems. Engineers had to design new power delivery systems that could withstand future wildfires and severe weather events, incorporating underground conduits in critical areas and improved fire-resistant materials throughout the system. Road stabilization efforts involved far more than simple repaving or pothole repair. Sections of Crystal Cave Road required complete reconstruction, with new drainage systems designed to handle the increased water flow patterns created by the fire-damaged landscape. Retaining walls, culverts, and erosion control measures were installed to protect the roadway from future storm damage. The restoration teams also implemented new monitoring systems throughout the area, installing weather stations, water level sensors, and geological monitoring equipment that will provide early warning of potential hazards. These technological improvements will help park managers make more informed decisions about when conditions are safe for visitor access. Planning your underground adventure. Securing tickets for Crystal Cave has become something of an adventure in itself, with the initial weeks of the 2025 season selling out almost immediately after tickets became available. The overwhelming demand demonstrates just how much people have missed this unique experience and how eagerly the travel community has been waiting for the cave's return. The tour booking system operates exclusively online, with no tickets available for purchase at the cave entrance or through phone reservations. This system ensures fair access while allowing the park to manage visitor numbers effectively during the ongoing restoration period. Tours operate from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, with multiple departure times throughout the day to accommodate the expected 450 daily visitors during peak season. Planning your Crystal Cave adventure requires more preparation than many park activities due to the specialized nature of underground exploration. The tour requires a separate ticket purchase beyond the standard park entrance fee, and visitors need to secure their park pass in advance through the National Park Service website. Given the limited availability and high demand, booking several weeks or even months in advance is highly recommended. The physical demands of the Crystal Cave experience cannot be overstated. This adventure involves a challenging half-mile round-trip hike through steep terrain with numerous stairs and uneven surfaces. The trail itself serves as part of the adventure, winding through the recovering forest landscape and providing glimpses of the restoration work that has made the cave's reopening possible. The complete Crystal Cave experience. Your Crystal Cave journey begins long before you step into the underground chambers. The adventure starts with the scenic drive along Crystal Cave Road, which now offers dramatic views of the forest recovery process and the monumental restoration efforts that have taken place over the past several years. The drive itself has become part of the story, with visible reminders of both the challenges overcome and the ongoing work to protect this natural treasure. The parking area and visitor facilities have been completely rebuilt and upgraded, incorporating sustainable design principles and improved accessibility features where possible. The restroom facilities, which represent the last opportunity for such conveniences before entering the cave, have been designed to handle the increased visitor numbers while minimizing environmental impact. Before beginning the trail to the cave entrance, visitors participate in a crucial conservation ritual designed to protect one of North America's most vulnerable bat populations. Each person steps through a disinfection solution specifically formulated to prevent the spread of white nose syndrome, a devastating fungal disease that has killed millions of bats across the continent. This simple but vital step represents the intersection of recreation and conservation that defines the modern national park experience. The trail to Crystal Cave winds through a landscape that tells the story of natural resilience and recovery. Fire-scarred trees stand alongside new growth, creating a living timeline of the forest's healing process. The paved pathway, rebuilt to withstand future challenges, includes interpretive elements that help visitors understand the ecological recovery happening around them. The cave entrance itself creates an immediate sense of anticipation and wonder. As you descend from the bright California sunshine into the cool 50-degree environment of the underground chambers, the temperature change provides instant relief and signals the beginning of a truly different world. The carefully designed lighting system illuminates formations gradually, allowing eyes to adjust while revealing the cave's beauty in stages. Underground wonders and natural artistry. The guided tour through Crystal Cave unfolds like a journey through nature's private art gallery, with each chamber revealing new masterpieces created over geological timescales that dwarf human comprehension. The tour route has been carefully designed to showcase the cave's most spectacular formations, while protecting delicate areas from damage that could occur from excessive foot traffic or touching. The main chambers feature formations that have earned colourful names from decades of tour guides and visitors. Massive columns where stalactites and stalagmites have joined together create natural pillars that seem to support the earth above. Delicate soda straw formations hang like crystal chandeliers, their hollow tubes demonstrating the precise conditions required for their creation. The cave's acoustic properties create another dimension to the underground experience. The limestone chambers act as natural amphitheatres, amplifying whispers and creating an almost cathedral-like atmosphere that encourages quiet contemplation. Many visitors report feeling a profound sense of peace and connection to geological time that's difficult to experience elsewhere. Photography enthusiasts will find Crystal Cave both challenging and rewarding. While flash photography is prohibited to protect both formations and wildlife, the cave's lighting system has been designed to allow for stunning photographs using available light. The play of light and shadow across the formations creates ever-changing compositions that capture different moods and perspectives throughout the tour. Conservation and stewardship in action. Crystal Cave serves as more than just a tourist attraction. It represents a living laboratory for understanding limestone cave ecosystems and the delicate balance required to preserve these environments for future generations. The Sequoia Park's Conservancy, which has operated cave tours since 1982, has developed comprehensive programs that blend recreation with education and conservation. The cave environment hosts a complex ecosystem that includes various species of bats, cave-adapted insects, and microscopic organisms that play crucial roles in maintaining the underground environment. The tour guides share information about these often overlooked inhabitants and their importance to the cave's overall health. Visitor education extends beyond simple sightseeing to include discussions about the broader challenges facing cave environments worldwide. Climate change, pollution, and human interference threaten cave systems globally, making places like Crystal Cave increasingly important as refuges for specialized wildlife and repositories of geological knowledge. The restoration efforts following the recent closures have incorporated new conservation technologies and monitoring systems that will help protect the cave from future challenges. These systems monitor air quality, water chemistry, and biological activity, providing park managers with real-time data about the cave's health and any changes that might require intervention. The broader Sequoia experience. While Crystal Cave represents a unique highlight of any Sequoia National Park visit, the underground adventure becomes even more meaningful when combined with the park's other extraordinary attractions. The giant forest, home to some of the largest trees on Earth, provides a perfect complement to the underground wonders of Crystal Cave. The General Sherman tree, the largest tree by volume on Earth, stands just a short drive from Crystal Cave and offers visitors the chance to experience nature's scale from both directions. The intimate underground chambers and the towering ancient giants that have stood for thousands of years. This combination of experiences creates a comprehensive understanding of the diverse ecosystems that make Sequoia National Park such a special place. The park's extensive trail system offers opportunities for visitors to extend their underground adventure into multi-day explorations of the Sierra Nevada wilderness. From easy nature walks suitable for families to challenging backcountry expeditions for experienced hikers, Sequoia provides adventure opportunities for every skill level and interest. The timing of Crystal Cave's reopening coincides perfectly with the park's peak visitation season, when wildflower displays reach their height. Wildlife is most active, and weather conditions are ideal for outdoor exploration. Visitors can easily combine their cave tour with camping, hiking, photography, or simply relaxing in one of America's most spectacular natural settings. Practical considerations and safety. The physical demands of the Crystal Cave experience require honest self-assessment and appropriate preparation. The steep trail with its numerous stairs and uneven surfaces challenges visitors' balance, endurance, and mobility. The cave environment itself, with its low ceiling areas, narrow passages, and irregular footing, can trigger claustrophobia or anxiety in susceptible individuals. Proper footwear becomes absolutely critical for both safety and enjoyment. The trail surface can be slippery when wet, and the cave floor remains damp year-round, creating conditions where inadequate footwear can lead to slips, falls, or twisted ankles. Sturdy, non-slip hiking shoes or boots provide the traction and support necessary for safe navigation. The dramatic temperature difference between the outside environment and the cave interior requires thoughtful clothing choices. While summer temperatures in Sequoia can exceed 90 degrees Fahrenheit, the cave maintains its constant 50-degree temperature, creating a 40-degree difference that can leave unprepared visitors uncomfortably cold during the tour. Layered clothing systems work best, allowing visitors to adjust their comfort level as they transition between environments. A light jacket or fleece that can be easily carried provides essential warmth in the cave without creating overheating problems on the trail. Many visitors find that lightweight, moisture-wicking materials perform better than cotton in the humid cave environment. The future of Crystal Cave and sustainable tourism. The reopening of Crystal Cave represents more than just the return of a popular tourist attraction. It demonstrates a new approach to sustainable tourism that balances public access with environmental protection and long-term preservation. The lessons learned during the 4-year closure and restoration period are being incorporated into management strategies that will help protect the cave from future challenges. The enhanced infrastructure includes improved monitoring systems, more resilient access routes, and adaptive management strategies that can respond quickly to changing conditions. These improvements position Crystal Cave as a model for how popular natural attractions can be managed sustainably in an era of increasing environmental challenges and growing visitation pressure. The reservation system implemented during the reopening helps manage visitor impacts while ensuring high-quality experiences for those who do visit. By limiting daily visitor numbers and requiring advanced planning, the park can protect the cave environment while providing more intimate, educational experiences that foster deeper appreciation for conservation. Future plans include expanding educational programs, developing virtual tour options for those unable to visit in person, and creating research partnerships with universities and conservation organizations. These initiatives will help Crystal Cave serve as both a recreational destination and a center for scientific research and education. Conclusion. The reopening of Crystal Cave represents a triumph of human determination, natural resilience, and the power of conservation partnerships working together toward a common goal. After 4 years of unprecedented challenges, this underground wonder has returned better protected, more sustainable, and ready to create new memories for generations of visitors. For those planning their own Crystal Cave adventure, remember that you're not just visiting a tourist attraction. You're participating in an ongoing conservation success story that demonstrates what's possible when communities come together to protect the places they love. Every ticket purchased, every conservation practice followed, and every moment of wonder experienced in these underground chambers contributes to ensuring that future generations will have the same opportunities to connect with this natural masterpiece. The journey from closure to reopening has been long and challenging, but it has created something even more valuable than what existed before. A deeper understanding of what it takes to preserve these special places, and a stronger commitment to protecting them for the future. Crystal Cave's comeback story reminds us that with dedication, expertise, and community support, even the most devastating setbacks can become opportunities for creating something better. Book your tickets early, prepare for an adventure that will challenge and inspire you, and get ready to experience one of the most remarkable comebacks in national park history. Crystal Cave is back, and it's more extraordinary than ever. Thank you for joining us on Passport to Wanderlust for this exclusive look at Crystal Cave's incredible reopening story. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing destination guides and conservation success stories, and let us know in the comments if you're planning your own underground adventure. Please hit like and subscribe to help support the channel. Thank you.